February 4th, 2025, money line grind, and we're going to have to put our head down and grind it out until we get to All-Star weekend. We need a little break, a reset. We went 4 days in a row going 2-2. In each of the 4 games, we had a bet voided. 2-2 is a different feeling than maybe we get some of those to kind of go our way. Now we're 3-2 on some of them. So it's been rough. The vibe isn't feeling right. And then our last video, we went 1-3 on. So it's really, really rough breaks. We got guys missing layups. We got 7'3" unicorns missing tip-in layups that would bring us the money. Guys missing free throws. So what can you do? But just keep on tugging away. I do believe in the research. I do believe in the reads. And, you know, it'll come back around. One thing I would like to note, I've noticed a couple of comments, and it's fine. When I stink, it's okay. It's okay to comment that I stunk it up. But what I do ask is you keep the same energy. When I turn it around, which it happens, no capper is 100%. That's why if you go 60%, that's like a 300 batter in baseball. But when I turn it around and we get some sweeps, I want to see those sweep emojis. I want to see you being very excited because right now you're getting the free shot and well-deserved, stunk it up. You know, what is that? It's like 11 and 9 and 11 out of my last 20 maybe. That's terrible. But keep the same energy because we're going to turn it around, and I think we start tonight with another winning night. 5 picks for you. Donovan Mitchell, 25 or more. This is -120. They're at home taking on Boston. He scored 35 points in both games versus Boston, averaging 25 field goal attempts. In his last 6 versus Boston, he's averaging 35.6 points a game. Last time he played Boston, he shot 57% from the field and hit 6 threes. When he plays 25 minutes or more, when he plays 30 minutes or more, he scored at least 25 in 6 of his last 9. Numbers for him this season, a little skewed. They've been blowing out teams. He hasn't really been needed to put his foot on the pedal. But tonight, potential Eastern Conference Finals matchup, I think he tries to show out, establish who's the better team. Second pick, Emmanuel Quickly, 2 or more three-pointers made, -130. They're at home taking on the Knicks, a former player of the Knicks. You know I love a good revenge game, rivalry game, whatever you want to call it. He's 2 for 2. He's hit at least 2 three-pointers in both games versus the Knicks. In his last 5 games, he's shooting 47.6% from the three-point land. That is a good sign. Last 5 games, the Knicks and the Raptors are 7th and 6th fastest pace. And I just like this matchup. Good matchup for Quickly going against his former team. He's at home and probably got Brunson, who's on a back-to-back, guarding him. Third pick, Jared Allen, 10 or more rebounds, -120. Again, they're at home taking on the Celtics. He's had 10 or more rebounds in 6 of his last 7 games when he plays at least 21 minutes, 10 or more rebounds in 4 straight versus Boston. Right now, in his last 10, he's averaging 3.5 offensive rebounds, which is a lot, especially considering Cavs' 4th fastest pace at home. So we're going to see extra opportunities, and it doesn't matter if the extra opportunities are on the offensive end because Jared Allen is running, and he's getting down the court, and he's rebounding for them. Last 5 games for Boston, they're bottom 10 in rebounds allowed. So I like this one there as well. Number 4, Joel Embiid makes a comeback. We taking him over 24.5 points, -115. Last time he made a comeback, he played 33 points. Prior to injury, he scored over 24.5 in 5 straight in 6 of his last 8. He averaged 31 points per game in his last 5 versus Dallas. Dallas doesn't have Anthony Davis tonight. And no Paul George for Philly. So more opportunities and less protection at the rim for Embiid. I just want him to play at least 26 minutes tonight, which I think he does because the Sixers need to win, and they should win tonight. I'm taking Jovic, not Jokic, Jovic of the Miami Heat, over 17.5 points plus rebounds, -125. He's beat Vegas' PR line in 6 out of 8. Mind you, some of those are at around 16 PR, so we have a little boost here. During those 8 games, he's averaged 13 points per game. So you look at that, average of 13, we need 5 boards. Maybe he gets 14, 15 points, and we need only 3 or 4 boards. Bulls allow 2nd most rebounds per game to opposing power forwards, so that's a good sign. They also allow the 4th most points per game to opposing power forwards, so that's a good one. He's hit 2 or more threes in 8 of his last 9, so that's 6 points right there. These are just incremental data points to just get us closer to believing that he can get us 18 PR. His ability to stretch the defense, as we just mentioned, makes this matchup even better. As I mentioned before, they struggle with opposing power forwards. Recent points plus rebounds from Bulls opponents, most of these are forwards and power forwards. Asura Thompson had 19. Scotty Barnes had 30. Porzingis, who plays center, but to me he's always a power forward, he had 45. Porter Jr. of the Nuggets had 25. Kelly Oubre Jr. had 35. Santos of the Warriors, who comes off the bench, had 26. Jovic is better than a couple of these guys, like not Oubre, but he's better than Santos, and he can score easier than maybe a Kelly Oubre. So that's what I got for you. Those are my 5 picks. Ideally, at this point, because of our last 4 or 5 days, 3-2 would be a-okay with me. Of course, I believe I got a 4-1, 5-0 night. That's just what I believe. Otherwise, I wouldn't give these picks. I don't have a ladder today. Heartbreaks on the ladders recently. I couldn't get Luke Kennard to score 10 points, although he's did that 13 out of 13 times when he's played like 20 minutes, but not the time I needed him. But we do have some practical parlays, I'll call it. These aren't the lottery parlays that I throw out there. These are more practical. I've taken some of my picks and kind of put them in together. 2-leg plus 205. We're taking Kawhi Leonard over 26.5 PRA, paired with LeBron over 15.5 rebounds plus assists. Not a bad one if you want to take $10 and come back with 30. Make 20 on it. 3-leg plus 476. I'm taking the Cavs minus 1.5. Emmanuel Quickly, at least 2 3-pointers made. And Jovic over 17.5 PR. I like that one a lot because it does feature 2 of my 5 picks along with a favorite. 3-leg plus 463. Emmanuel Quickly, 15 or more. I like that. This one I like a lot too. Brunson, 25 or more. And Poto, at least 8 rebounds. And my final one, plus 437. Jared Allen, 10 or more rebounds. Evan Mobley, 15 or more points. Donovan Mitchell, 25 or more points. That's a same game parlay, all cap plays. You could probably find a boost there. That's all I got. I'm going to get this video out to you guys. Let's get some money. It's been rough, but we're here. We're still profitable, and we're going to remain profitable. Best of luck. Let's get that money.